I never knew how much fun it could be, spending the time while writing rhymes and creating these beats. Well, high on tweak or at least a fucking week. The time just seems to fly by, cause I've been awake for a whole goddamn week. And now it's time to sleep, cause me and Bo Peep are gonna start counting sheep as they jump over your Jeep while you weep, so that I can creep into your dreams. Soon you will believe in my existential ability, as you start looking up to me with a little nobility, instead of the negative hostility. Do you have a comprehensively and competently conscious and ominous conscience that taunts your nonsense with an oxymoron's responses to a renaissance's colonic? Cause I'm that demonic, philharmonic, audiotronic, economic comic who became so monotonic in the sociopathic stature for me to write and recite more rapture, like a sly little bastard who captured my shape-shifting reptilian raptor with a rap adapter attached to this chapter. So all hail to the new captor as he becomes a grandmaster with a gesture for faster rapture to recapture the drunken factor while trying to capture a reaction of laughter here and ever after, cause he's totally plastered and ready for a drunken discussion about his obvious concussion that he got from that cage-fighting Russian whose instructions to make proper introductions to the productions, reductions of obstructions, so that the electricity has proper conductions of electrostatic energy. For my sociopathic entrancement that's underhanded with the advancement of my subliminal enhancements that make you obey whatever I say as long as you display an array without any delay. So you better betray your fiancé while watching some ballet produced in a Bombay cafe that moonlights as a halfway house for your drug-addicted spouse who's wearing a ripped-up blouse after clothes kicked her out of the boathouse cause her sketch started to stretch her relentless intentions that did nothing but cause tension to the dependent's defenseless suggestions that became transcendent in the aforementioned lesson that I left you second-guessing in this depressing rapture that has you now obsessing about confessing to the caressing blessing from expressing and the pressing gesture that's now infecting your erection from erecting. It's an unsuspecting defect that I neglect to protect cause I'm a diametrical derelict that doesn't respect your way of indirectly becoming a fucking reject that tries to resurrect what I deflect, so you disconnect to disinfect my dirty intellect as you completely disrespect the subject of my manipulation that I use for your annihilation towards my admiration of existential affirmations that translate to be my lyrical assassinations in this collaboration that requires classification to the celebration of my own cannibalization that causes constipation to the contemplation of this conversation of an experimental inclination. It's a complication to your concentration. Well, guess what, kid? I'm Buzz Bomb and I'm set for detonation to unleash the devastation on your determination that reeks of desperation due to my fixation of experimentation to the exploitation in your education's extermination of anticipation, cause this rap is totally frustrating.